Should we head to your office to talk?
Well, I thought we might sit here for a while. The choir is just about to practice. I thought you might like to hear it, and it'll be more pleasant than my office after your travel.
I don't mind. Sure, fine. Hi, Reverend...
Joseph. I thought we'd been through this on email.
Right, Joseph. It's nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm a bit off on my feet. The jet lag must be setting.
I understand. I recently got back from a conference at Indiana University, so I'm still a little behind myself.
And I have to meet my family right after. They relocated all of us here in Edinburgh, so it might be a short first meeting.
If you'd rather settle in a bit first, we can talk any time.
No, I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Likewise.
I mean, you were the only person to suggest religious connotations in the transmission footage before the translations were released. I feel like we need to talk before it turns to frogs out there.
We often imagine that regular events portend a lot more than they actually do.
That's a funny thing for a man of the cloth to say.
And a practicing academic. I'm one of those too. I think life would be a lot less calamitous if we accepted it for what it is, rather than searching for meaning in the mundane, don't you?
Yes, but isn't that your job?
On the contrary, it's all God's will. My job is simply to remind people that God has a plan for each of us, and not to worry about what that might be.
Well, I'm worried. We just confirmed that we're not alone in the universe, which I would think would throw a lot of religious thinking into tumult. I mean, NASA does too. They have given millions to the Center for Theological Inquiry, and that was 50 years ago. Word is there is Catholic and Mormon money behind the coalition, which doesn't make me feel any surer about the path forward, but you don't seem to mind. How do I get to where you are?
I turn to the Bible for guidance. Throughout it, men have grappled with visions from the heavens, which they didn't understand. Ezekiel's visions of God and angels were in preparation for the work that God wanted him to do. Or take the angel Gabriel, coming with a message to Elizabeth and Mary that they were going to have miraculous pregnancies. In hindsight, all very simple, but at the time, impossible obstacles. These stories teach me to go deeper into the unknown and make it knowable to those who need guidance. How is this any different?
No offense, but the transmissions are real. And they're having serious repercussions all around the world. People are leaving churches in droves, and yet your congregation seems to have doubled.
I say it as a matter of fact, not to brag, but it's tripled, actually.
Still, I've listened to your sermons, and I've read your papers on the subject. I'm being awfully candid, but from both